Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day everyone and welcome in this tutorial video about making a use case diagram. And before we begin into the video, let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Ramdani and I'm from System Information 22 study program in Nusa Putra University. So in this video, I will make a use case diagram about a restaurant ordering system. So in this case, we will use or we will including some actors, which is the first one is the waiter, the second one is chef, and the last one is the cashier. So before we make the diagram, we usually make the scenario first. The scenario is the several sequence between actor and the system. So I will explain step by step between actor and the system in this scenario. The first one here is the waiter receives the order details from the customer. And the second is waiters can change, add, or delete orders if the customer changes their mind. This is optional, or in the diagram we call it extend. Okay, and the third is the system. All order details have been recorded and listed. This is when the waiter make the list or record the details on the paper. So, and after that, the chef receives order details from the waiter. After the chef receives the order, now the chef can prepare the order by confirming it first, if it's true enough. Then after the chef confirms the order, the chef can cook or prepare the food or the drinks. And after he prepared the food or finished the cook, the system notifies the waiter when the dish is ready. This is can be done by using some system like bells or something that can waiter that can hear. After that, the chef gives the dish to the waiter to give to the customer. And after the waiter receives, waiter can serve the food or the drink, but here can be some extent. For example, in some restaurant, they will give some free sample of free water to the customer. But if the customer don't want it, it's okay. It's only optional, or we may call it extend. So after the customer eat their food and ready to pay the bills, the cashier receives the order detail from the waiter before. So the waiter not only gives the order detail to the chef, but to the cashier also. So now the cashier now what the details from the order. After the cashier receives the order details, now they can input the order data into the system. So when the customer want to pay, the cashier already know how much total they need to pay. So the next is the system reads and records the order detail. After that, if when the cashier receives the payment from the customer, the cashier input that money or payment into the data system, and the system can read and record the total payment. And after that, the cashier may print a proof of the payment in form of the small paper to give to the customer as a proof of payment. And now we have all the scenario here. Then we can jump to the next step, which is making the use case diagram. And we may open our application called Star UML. This is where we can make our diagram. So the step is very simple. First, we may open this model up here and click Add Diagram. Because we want to make a use case diagram, we can choose this use case diagram option. Click it. This is gonna appear here in the left in the working diagram. Use case diagram 1. So the first step here, we may add the actors, all of the 3 actors. The first one is the waiter here. Now the second one is the cashier. And the last one is the chef. There you go. We have the 3 of all our actors. And the next step is we can add some use case. To access it, you can click in these use cases. Click and just click into the workplace. Now we can call it manage order. That's it. Sorry. Okay, that's it. And we can add some sub case here. Record the order. Add more. Delete and delete the order. Now we have our first use case. This is called manage orders. Now I will connect all of this use case by using some association. But not only just association, we have 4 use case here. But the first is we need just put the association here. You can click it on the left. Just drag from the waiter to the manage orders. Now the waiter and the use case manage order can connect each other. Now for the other use case here, just click on the left. Because this is record order is not optional, we should make this use case here as include to the manage order. Now the sign here include can appear. Now for the rest. These two, based on the scenario here, is the optional. So we should add extend for the optional use case. And there we have it, our first use case. And now we can move to the second, is manage food by the chef. Same as before, we create some use case. We can call it manage food. Okay. So now, like before, we should connect the actor and the use case by using association, just like that. And we may add some other use case. This is for the oh, sorry. I forgot to explain. You also can add some include or exclude by double click it here. For the example, because we have the include two includes on this use case, we can edit. Okay, and we can call it confirm order. And the second one is, sorry, include again. This is prepare the food. Now we have to include use case here. And so this is the second use case. Now for the back to the waiter, based on the scenario here, the waiter serve the food to the customer. Because we don't have customer actor, we just add use case here. We can call it serving. Now, because this is the case between waiter and serving, we connect it each other association, and now we can add the second sub here. We can call sorry, we just double click from here. The first is include. And we can call it serve the food. Oh, I'm sorry, we have an error here. This should be right here. Now, there you go. And now we can add the extend here. We can call it serve free item. Because in the scenario here, some restaurant may give the customer some free sample of food or their drinks. So we can just add here. And now we have the third use case and their sub case. Before we begin into the last use case, I will uh, or maybe we can just jump to the last. We can call it manage payment. Here. So in this use case here, we have two actors that connects or associate with this use case. The first one is the waiter. Because based on the scenario, the cashier receives the order detail from the waiter. So after waiter gives the order detail, now waiter can also confirm the order detail. And we can add some sub case here. The first is confirm order detail, which is include confirm order detail. It's like this, and the last case is I'm sorry. This is also include. We can call it print the payment proof. And after this, we can just adjust to make the diagram look good enough. Oops, sorry. I forgot something. Based on the scenario here, the chef receives the order detail from the waiter also. Like this. And maybe that's it. We can adjust the diagram by adding the system boundary. System boundary is to separate between the actor and the system. We can just add some rectangle here, and we can format it, alignment, click alignment, and we can send it to back. Nice. And we click format again, click fill color, and slide the transparency bar to 0, and there you go. We have our use case diagram. So maybe that's it. This is our final use case diagram for our restaurant system with including 3 actors: waiter, chef, and cashier. And the final result after you export the diagram, it should be look like this. Forget the watermark because I don't buy the application. I use it for free, so it's a lot of watermarks everywhere. And maybe that's it for our video here, the tutorial with about making a use case diagram about a restaurant. And I hope this video is useful. I hope you understand what I was saying. And thank you. Have a good day and see you in the next video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.